I'll take you there with my power.
It really is every time you walk out of any place in this game. Such splendor awaits you. That's probably not true. I'm sure we've walked out of many of these things, and there's just been nothing but swamp and a Henox's ass right there in front of us. Okay, we're almost ready to continue advancing the game's story. We're almost through the filler that's been snuck into the Desert Saga arc. Boys, I like how the sunset or sunrise, what time of fucking day is it? Sunset, forms like a perfect blue and orange gradient. Even that Mother Nature knows that those two colors are super appealing when you put them next to each other. I want to upgrade gear, but there's gear to be had in Gerudo Town, so I might as well upgrade it all at once, right? So let's head back to Gerudo Town. We'll run or glide. Why walk when you can glide? Wealth beyond measure, Outlander. There's some enemies down there that are honestly need a good ass beating. But I've got other important things. I got errands to do. Being the Elf Boy hero isn't all just, you know, running around doing cool guy shield flips and just getting to kill whatever the hell monsters you want. Son, you've got responsibilities. You got to make sure you got the most best min-maxed gear. Oh no, it became night. It became chilly. Luckily, I can just put on this. Is it also a circle? Oh no! I accidentally did a plunging attack trying to open the menu. Yes, they're both circlets. The debate amongst Elf Boy heroes still rages of earrings versus circlets, and which one makes you the truer aspect of Elf Boy hero. I'd probably have to go with the earrings, because if we put these amber earrings on, well, we're right chilly, although I could just equip a handy flame blade to deal with such nonsense. The boys. All day, all night, the boys. Somebody go near that bomb. Or don't, I don't fucking care. I've got infinite. I'll blow myself up. Nobody could chastise me for it, not even Peppy Hair. God bless his heart. Okay, I don't know which of these things has the least value to me. This would be much easier with... We do less damage. We don't... Wait, what am I fucking talking about? We're fighting Lizalfos. They have like 1 HP. They're either alive or dead. They exist in a very binary state. Easy to overflow their integers and such. Don't put your fucking head back on, you nut. There, I did it my way. All of you are dead. Why aren't all of you dead? There's no fucking heads left for you to pick up. I don't understand why you persist. But I'm just gonna leave you, V. Oh, he just... we stopped believing in him, so he died. Huh. It must have been some... Yeah, it must be some kind of glitch. Good for us. Summon and Soul, I guarantee that's going to shave like 16 hours off of the 100% speedrun somehow. You might want to go ahead. I believe that Deutsch we just had shouted at us was in fact the ghost of our bird husbando, alerting us that he once again will take us under his wing and carry us up to Bird Jesus. You're just watching me equip this shit that I'm going to murder you with. Boys, that was satisfying. Boys, he's real mad. You run around real fast. I had no idea you had such speed in you. Boys, when you unfreeze, you got a lot of shit to deal with. He went flying up in the air. Oh, Lord. Who knew the game could be so fun when you just use the damn items? Okay. You're like, but would you be having these fun times now if you had, in fact, used your good items earlier? Check and mate, Uncle Tenfey. The BBS will learn of my great victory today. Okay. You ever try to use one of them old BBSs from the early days of the internet? I had no clue Kilton set up shop out here, by the way. Boys, he's a ways from town. They like double ban him. Even if we get them to start allowing men into the city, we're still going to have to work another 20 years to get Kilton in there. Okay, there's so many treasure chests buried. How many of them are real, boys? See, one of them's a Mimiku. Mimiku Chest-chan would be the name of his spin-off series. And it would somehow be canon to Dr. Slump. Boom! Boom! That boy took 2 Magnum bullets. He was real feisty. Them fiery lizard boys be like that. Now, can you preemptively blow a Mimic chest the hell up? If you can't, then it's a failure of the game designer. Well, I mean, it woke him up, but I feel like anything would have done that. Full of guts and money. That's how I want my gravestone to say. Grave robbers would be so fucking tickled. They'd be in there stumbling around at night in their ye old Victorian clothes. Their top hats with the flap at the top that looks like an open can. And their fingerless gloves. And their boots where one of their big toes stick out. And they'd be like, "Oi, Nigel, check it out." I like how I started with faux, old-timey Victorian dialogue. And then just immediately parlayed into check it out. "Oi, Nigel, this is rather sus, is it not?" I might have an inkling that we're going to be on fleek tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. None of this lizard murdering is necessary to our current goals, by the way. I'm just doing it for me. Believing in yourself. I'm telling you, maturity levels have never reached such high wearing a pink tunic. You think the white tunic would be the polar opposite of black tunic Link, because it was like in direct response to it after we went through, of course, the Morley Gray tunic saga. But it's the pink tunic, really, that has the complete opposite attitude. Boys, black tunic Link, I couldn't even imagine the fucking nightmare he'd be going through trying to deal with this place. Let me stand right here in front of you. This is why it's so insulting. Because everybody, it's one of those things everybody knows, but you're not allowed to acknowledge it. So they've got to watch me change clothes. I believe you can wear different shoes as long as you've got the top. Well, what if I wore berserker pants? That's the one little bit of my poor elfoy masculinity that I could retain while dealing with this nonsense. Oh no, they were checking out my ass and they could tell. They're like, no Vi would have such a fine-tuned berserker ass. Only a Vo possesses the inherent indecency to have pants that cling so tightly to his buttocks with berserker hatred. Okay, y'all watch me put different pants on, and now look at this. I'm fucking person of the year. Give me the key to the city. I can't deal with my business at night. Actually, we're going to a secret club, so going at night would probably be better. I guess I could show you all the rest of the city. I'll try to be less passive-aggressively judgmental as we come through this xenophobic, misandrous hellscape. I said I would try. What do y'all keep over here for me in a box? $100. You knew I might someday want it. I can't carry any more melee weapons, or I would gladly take your Gerudo scimitar. Boosh. Yeah, we'll keep that in our back. That way nobody fucking mess with us. Just keep it in your hand. Huh. That's right. My veil clips through the scabbard on my back. That's how you know I'm fucking crazy and not to be trifled with, son. I'm the Gerudo Joker. We live in a Gerudo society. Do you want to know how I got this Master Sword? Okay. So there's the statue where you can turn in your orbs. They just kind of leave it out here. Nobody like really prays to it, which is real sad when you think about it. This lady just looks at us and she's like, oh, you're a man. Yeah, that's right. She saw through our deception. She's such a connoisseur of fine elf boys that she could like spot the inherent like through the veil, the disguise. Ever left town? Quite the traveler. Boys. The Lover's Pond. Oh no, I've already been there. Well, you should have asked me. I was in a healing coma, but like, if you'd got Miracle Max to use some bellows on me and like squeeze my belly, I'd probably been like, over there in the jungle area. Somewhere. Like, look at the map. It's shaped like a heart. How could you not fucking find it? There's the Broken Heart Mountain. It's right here. Put a pin in it. It's going to be a skull, because that's what meeting your waifu inevitably would lead to. Boys, I don't actually believe that. Like, even for the joke, I don't want to leave that there, son. And disparage anyone's true belief in their waifu. I'm almost tired of being fucking the Gerudo Joker and being fucking crazy. You know what I mean? You were just 18 foot tall at the very least. Paul Bunyan would look at you and be like, boys, howdy. How big was Paul Bunyan? Does anyone know? The Divine Beast. Oh, you mean that fucking thing? I see a shooting star in the distance. You lady, you've got to stop talking. Like a shooting star across the midnight sky. Wherever you are, you're going to see me fly. We'll never make it in time. Unless the moment of truth. I'm going to get one of these boys. I'm going to ride him over there. I'm going to get one of these boys. I ain't going to have nary a care. You don't notice nothing. You see nothing. Ha ha ha. I seek the Northern Star. There's either going to be good treasure or baby Jesus. And honestly, I'd be just as happy to see either one. I have to don or lose the veil of disguise. Oh, desert lizards tempt me, sigh. You can only boost him so often. He's not like a horse, of course. Will we make it in time to get the Starpiece? Place your bets now. If only this was that show. What was it called? Bonsai? With Mr. Shake Hands Man and Lady One Question. We have to make it, Walrus Chan. Walrus Gumbo here. Boys, I guarantee as soon as he leaves here, he's going to be shooting Coca-Cola. And he says 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. And the one time I tried to hold him in my arms, I tell you, I could feel his disease. Yeah, the good shit. We just managed to get that good shit, and now we're fucking sad. No, come back! You were my ride! I can't believe I bought that man Taco Bell on the way over just to be treated like this. What is an extra effeminate elf boy to do when lost in the desert without his trusty walrus? He could put on shoes, or he could do what he should have done to start with and just fucking warp back. I'm over that knife. Let me trudge my ass up here. God forbid I stop and put on sand boots. In front of this crowd, these genome soldier ass guards. Hey everybody. Let's get this fucking song and dance going. Yes sir. I too subscribe to Redbook. Okay. Why did all of that happen? Oh, I was showing you all around town, and then I saw a shooting star. We were going to go to the Gerudo Secret Club. I believe it's this door right here. Make sure nobody followed us. There could have been someone hid right here. Haha, prance up to the door so they know you're coming. Gerudo Secret Club Diamond. So normally you got to go through a bit of rigmarole and some eavesdropping to get that password, and you're only allowed to try once a day. So luckily your Uncle Tenfey remembers occasional things about the video game. Son, this lady, because she runs this cool secret clothes shop, she could see through our disguise. You can actually take your damn oppressive shawl off in here, boys. We could finally use the luminous stone to become a luchador skeleton. I said it in a previous episode, and you all called me crazy. Who's crazy now? So you had to have luminous stone to get these. I've got lots of luminous stone. And money. Hell yeah, I want this whole fucking set. He's giving her eyes. It's like, how dare you imply that I would leave here with one piece? Son, Monkey D. Luffy, I ain't. I need the whole damn thing. This is the VO equipment. So the Gerudo have a traditional outfit for their men that I guess one's born every 100 years. Before they fucking snoo him to death, he gets to put these snazzy clothes on. We can wear these out and about, and they all give heat resistance. So if we wear all three, we have max heat resist. And we look none too shabby. I'll show you. Boom, bop, beep. Yeah. Lady, I see you making eyes at me. I know why you run this store, to get men to come in here. You put the good shit on the bottom shelf so they got to bend over to look at it. It's disgusting. Okay, we're going to warp directly out of here and go upgrade this shit. I think I've lost sound in my headset again. I restarted everything after the last time. Let me make sure y'all are still getting sound. Yeah, I hear the music. Technology problems. I can't even blame PC gaming because it's a fucking console. I can blame Shigeru Miyamoto, who handmade the damn Nintendo Switch. Get me to Kakariko Village before I start bitching and moaning too much. Unfortunately, my sound hasn't come back during the loading screen, like I secretly hoped it would. I guess we'll shoot this Bluefy just out of tradition, just because it's what we used to do when money was not a thing that we had non-stop infinite amounts of. It is rather satisfying. You and Clancy O'Hara going through the motions. He's like, "Oi, let's get it over with." I've got beans on the stove. Here, I put a shilling up my arsehole. You got to earn that shit today from old Clancy. Boys, the magic's gone. Alright, lady. Upgrades. Son, I need them to be complete. I need an academy so I can get stim packs on all of my Marines. And fire bats. Okay, we're going to do a bunch of leveling up, so I'll probably just like speed this section up or just cut through it. So ironically, it turns out you need flint to upgrade this jewelry, and we've been giving ours away hand or fist for quests. So I got these to rank 2 and I got these to rank 1, or I guess technically that's rank 2 and that's rank 3, but we're gonna have to like farm more flint before we can take it to the next level. It's disheartening, but it doesn't really matter when you think about it. Alright, and now we can finally get these upgraded again. Alright, and we actually have the materials to go ahead and get them to the next level. Alright, and now, since we got plenty of bokoblin guts, we can go ahead and start upgrading our luchador set. Son muy buena. The luchador set is at rank 2, which means we'll get its set bonus. I'll explain that to you here in a little bit. And we have just enough to throw an enhancement on our snow boots. How lucky we are. We need Molduga fins. They're the graboid tremors monsters I was telling you about that are out there in the desert. They're like the mini bosses of the desert. But we'll be slaughtering them before you know it. Ah, damn it. I need swift carrots. I give too many to them horses. I spoil them damn horses. Okay. I believe they sell swift carrots at the store here in Kakariko. So let's go down there strutting our Gerudo stuff. We probably are going to have to swing by the dye shop with this new Gerudo set before we can get back to proper adventuring. Once again, I'm just playing the game in a more responsible manner. And there's nothing more responsible than aesthetics. You even have a carrot sign out front. Swift carrots. Hot damn. All of them. 192 rupees. And it was a steal. So well, that was for the snow boots, wasn't it? What are we... Oh, yeah, we're missing for these. We got all these to rank 1, but to get them to the next level, we actually need ice key swings. We might have to do a little bit of ice bat farming. That's the Mirror Bizarro World StarCraft's infantry unit for the Terran, is the ice bat. More StarCraft related things in this episode than I thought. I just now got sound back in my headset. I don't understand it. But it is nice to not be talking to y'all in complete eerie silence. It was having a bit of effect on my psyche. When I was there at the Great Fairy upgrading that shit, I was like losing my mind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go to a snowy mountain. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to reactivate, or we're going to actually activate that tower. So that's the responsible thing to do. My God, I've got so many clothes now. I wish you could like custom sort them, so I wouldn't have to guess where the hell I'm putting this shit. I believe it's going to be night times when we arrive. But we've got this circlet on. Actually, if it's nighttime, we need the red circlet. Beg pardon. Alright, and now we warp. Alright, and like a responsible adult, I remembered to immediately put my Sheikah Slate here the first time, every time. Son, it made a little praising chime because I have the entire map now. Did you ever think you'd see it? Some poor guy just woke up from a coma, and the last Tenfey video he saw before he went into the coma was the last episode of Anyway the Wind Blows. So he's like just now watching this, and he's like, I never thought I'd see the day Tenfey had the map or had done any of the Divine Beasts. What did I even accomplish in Anyway the Wind Blows? Did I even own the house in town? Like, I know I hadn't started any of the main quests. It was a surreal time in all of our lives. Okay, here's why we're here. We're going to search for ice bats. Ice keys. And while we're running around getting these things, any ore deposits we come across, we'll smash and get some flintstones out of them. You could go so far as to say we would meet said flintstones. It's chilly, but I refuse. No, I have to stop and eat food and put on warm clothing. How shameful. Oh yeah, he's wore out. I was like, why does he still look exhausted? And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm falling off of a cliff. Just like that, he could eat that entire skewer. Boys, I picked a bad spot to try to climb this damn thing. This is what would happen if Link saw Mount Everest. He would just run straight towards it and start scrambling up the side. He'd be in the dead zone before you knew it. Christopher Walken would be there telling him not to try to jumpstart his truck, but it would be too late. The dead zone would claim him. I've never actually seen the Dead Zone film. I've only read the book. I'm not saying that makes me better than you or anything. I'm just saying. I read a book once. Nothing to brag too hard about. We'd have saved so much time if I'd have just acquiesced to putting on the climbing gear. We got snow boots now. There's no boots like snow boots. Oh, I want these butterflies. Aye, 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 I'm your little butterfly. Son, someone who won't regret to keep me in their net. Okay, I don't need to do anything snowball related. I really thought I'd have come across more ice keys than this. than we seem to be encountering. Just now realized that, you know, I could put that on my back instead. You know what? There ain't no reason why we can't continue to be proper pink tunic out here. We've got cold resist for days. Well, look at you. You deserve to live. You proved your worth to me like I was a predator from the sci-fi series. I think we might accidentally be going to the secret ninja hideout. I guess we could just do that instead of all this side quest meandering. Fucking twist my arm, why don't you, crowd? So they want you to come from the front and like get through their battlements, but you can drop into any of these holes, and there's one way in the back that takes you right to the boss fight. Okay, we can get back to business. You go there. And some defense. And bada bing. Conversely, bada bing. You've done it. You've put together an award-winning ensemble. Slaughter ninjas for fun. With our new Desert Saga lineup. A mighty simmered fruit. Hey guys, it's me. The Elf Boy Hero. I hope no secret ninjas try to ambush me. Whatever would I do? There's a whole fucking mess of you this time, are there? Oh no, someone got claimed by Zawardo. And you just lined up to get your ass beat. I didn't have freeze time. At least he had an excuse. I have no idea. Okay, you were over there. Duplex bows. If you're starting a new game and you want to get non-stop infinite money glitch as fast as possible, you can like make your way here. And these guys always drop these multi-shot bows. That's a genuine Tenfey pro tip. You just had handed to you. Talk about spoiled. Now what's it gonna take to get inside your secret ninja base today? We've probably got to solve a mystery. History doesn't necessarily need to be revealed. I know you can burn the shawls on the ones inside and reveal things. I don't know if I quite remember off the top of my head how one goes about gaining entry in this fucking place. Mainly because in subsequent playthroughs I just go in the back like an ass. Like an ass. James Rolfe is the only one that approves of the strategy. Just scampering up a mountain. As you do. Hold on, give me just a second. So it seems the most likely culprit is that I didn't talk to enough NPCs back in town to officially be on this part of the quest, which means Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, I needed to talk to this person back in town. So even though I'm here and could walk in there and recover the Thunder Helmet, I didn't go through the proper channel, son. That's bureaucracy right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is stick with our original plan of farming some ice keys, finding some flint stones, and upgrading our gear, and then getting back to what we were doing. Business, I believe it's known as. Alright, what do we need equipped to deal with this nonsense in the mountains? That was like what the editor of H.P. Lovecraft's In the Mountains of Madness, that's what he originally wanted to call it. He's like, okay, so they go to Antarctica, and he goes on the other side of a mountain and sees something real spooky. That's the entire gist. And H.P. Lovecraft's like, yes. It ties into his innate fear of air conditioning. I know. If there's two historical facts you ever learn from watching the Tenfey channel, it's that the Pope hated crossbows and H.P. Lovecraft hated air conditioning. I thought maybe Link could regain his composure on that slight cliff ledge, but he couldn't. Once again, I picked the sheerest possible cliff wall facing to scramble up. Shere Khan himself would find it most displeasing. Okay, we're up here. We can finally go back to wearing normal, everyday monster killing clothes. All of the clothes that we're currently like using are so far apart in our inventory. Once again, why am I not allowed to sort? I don't know if you're an Ice Lizalfos, but I'm going to shoot you a fire arrow if you ever stop dancing. Okay, yeah, he was Ice Lizalfos. That's good. No, what are you doing? Apparently I have a burning fucking axe. Don't. Whoa! Oh no, he was too powerful. Nature was his shield. The call of the wild. I did it. Once again, I'm the true hero. Am I even still seeking those bats? Yes. Elf boy. 21. Seeking ice bat. For weapon upgrades. Are you... For a second, I thought this was a stone talus. Oh no, why did I have to be right? Alright, have I got any good talus killing gear on me? Let's see. Taluses respect large blunt weapons. So, probably this fucking thing. Oh no, accidental blade of duality. Just spin! And there you go. That's how the elf boy does it. I like how he dropped all this shit, including a diamond, but like the thing I was looking for the most was just the flint rock. It's like we're playing Minecraft. That's a thing you kids are always looking for in Minecraft. Minecraft. Flint. I was combining the word flint with craft. That's why I said craft. Now that I've explained it, it makes the error less embarrassing because you're all just nodded in agreement. You're like, yeah, that checks out. That makes sense. Tenfey's still a cool guy. Cool guy status maintained. As long as he doesn't get mad at a video game, he'll stay a cool guy. And I'm like, oh god. I just start sweating. That's a real pretty shield, but I don't give a shit about it. What I do care about is this icy lizard boy. I see an icy lizard boy. Let's watch him blow up in the frozen time. My god. It's like we injected him with that drug from the Dread movie. Whew, I got to pick less hard to say sentences to start saying. Oh, yeah, you're just a bush, huh? It was a real delayed reaction we got from him. How have I not come across any ice geese on my radar yet? Don't they live up here in the cold mountains? Look, there's a goblin with a cooking pot. Ain't he just adorable there making a stew? Son, it's almost a shame that we just have to murder him. But he can't be allowed to live. I knocked him into the cooking pot like fucking Final Destination. I decided to burn every fucking ounce of stamina I had. And I don't regret it. I'm a bow fighter now, boys. Boys. Boys! I know. I almost went into another DDR song. Yeah, you're real fucking intimidating. I've got another burning club. The good shit. Okay. I guess I could pay attention to my radar. Okay, so we're going to have to climb up there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Should we cook anything? We've been eating a lot of food. We've still got some heat or cold resist. And we actually need to cook more hot resist as well. Even though maybe if we're up here in the mountains, cooking cold food is easier. It's like how water boils differently based on your altitude. So, yeah, about that. Okay. Some chill shrooms. Cook. Skadoosh. Okay. Fleetfoot lotus seeds. I think they might be used for upgrading something. I'm not sure. I tend to remember and forget things in an unpredictable manner. I have so few warm darners. They're so common that I didn't even bother to like readily pick them. It's my own fault. Once again, they were so common. Really, all those winterwing butterflies just made a one-tier warming elixir. I guess we're just going to have to go peppers. That's when you were trying to think up a new YTMND meme. You're like, we're just going to have to put brine peppers in here. There's no getting around it. Sun shrooms. And once again, I don't know which of these are needed for gear upgrades, so I'm never allowed to cook with them. This ought to be good. Yeah, whatever. I'll just put warm clothes on. Save the last ice keys for me. Are those things at the top of this damn mountain? Seems like it. It's where they like to hang out. They're waiting for that bear to come over the mountain so they could see what he could see. Spoilers, all he could see was the other side of the mountain, but don't tell them that. So they got a lot invested in this. That's the boy over there, just fit to burst with the woos. So, I was like, it's a real treasure chest, but it didn't matter because this jackass busted out of the ground. Oh no, I missed. I aimed for his lizard tank and missed. Well, look at this neat sword he dropped. That's mine now. How has that wolf still not noticed me? Another fine bow. Oh, Lord help me. Now that even though I'm like, I'm just going to start using shit that's in my inventory, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to find shit at a rate that I can never hold all of it. Okay, good. Does this damn shit sensor even know where this fucking bat is? You detected this way over there, but it's like on the other side of the mountain. Maybe it's what the bear saw. There's one of them stationary guardians over there. They did make them very conveniently glow from a distance, since, you know, they can one-shot you, especially early in the game. Are you hiding ice bats down here? Ice Lizalfos Chan. Alright, you're gonna lose, so let's preemptively kill you, and you're just gonna burn up because I'm gonna shoot you with a fire arrow. Is that a fucking bear? It is! My god! Excuse me, the boys, I'm trying to enjoy nature and all its splendor, but all I can remember is that assholes like you exist in it, and it ruins everything. I think your head fell off a cliff. Well, I feel bad for you because you won't despawn, so let me take care of that. Oh no, I'm at a weird oblique angle. There we go. Do I have enough stamina to scramble non-climbing gear back up the mountain? No, but I can calmly and maturely climb up the mountain, even though I don't care for it. I think that bear's gone. He realized he was in a dangerous fucking situation. I guess the center of Hyrule Castle is where these fucking bats are. Yeah, when I got mad, he reappeared. Throwing your weapons, like, destroys them so easily, but it's too satisfying not to do it. That bear was hiding in here with an axe and some TNT. Son, he had fucking plans. It must have been Boo Boo from that episode of Harvey Birdman, where he was the Uniboo Boo. Hiding out in the woods with his electric typewriter. Alright, more ice bats in this direction. Is what this sensor is telling me. Okay, that one was real stuck, apparently. Please don't be a piece of equipment. Oh, thank God. I want all treasure chests to just be resources now, unless it's a piece of armor, of course. Unless we're searching for that ribbon before we go into Temple of Fiends Revisited. I'm still constantly watching Final Fantasy Randomizer. I've started watching the Chrono Trigger Randomizer tournament. Jets of Time, I believe they call it. It's real interesting. You start with two characters at random, and you're just like at the Millennia Fair, and Chrono's mom falls in a portal again as she's doing all the damn time. She's always tripping over cats that are like rubbing around her legs and purring and falling into time portals. You piece of shit hanging out on the wall. Look, I can shoot arrows too. I guess that makes me an adult. You don't deserve getting obliterated by a single ice arrow. You deserve to have your torment dragged out. Oh, I want... a blood moon is occurring, by the way. In case you're wondering what this foreboding atmosphere. Although it might just be something that you ate, to quote Mr. Bumpy. Oh, if we could kill these fucking things before the blood moon, they'll respawn and we'll get more ice bat wings. Talk about a big brain play. By the way, the blood moon happening in this game is horrifying. I believe if you watch, there are some videos on my channel that are my first experience with Breath of the Wild. When I got it for the Wii U, I did a stream, and they're on my YouTube channel. And I believe the first time I ever encountered a blood moon, I know where I was, and I must have been streaming it because I remember some of y'all reacting to it. But I was over here getting this tower that you got to climb way up there. I just happened to like wander in that direction, like towards the beginning of the game, and I was trying to climb up this tower, and all that shit started happening, and that ominous music started playing, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And everyone in chat was like, oh, you're going to die. Welcome to the Breath of the Wild, baby. You're gonna die. And I had to ban Axl Rose. I had to put him on emote only. He just kept spamming the little dude doing the welcoming gesture, and then a little, like, the little, I want to say palm tree. What kind of trees they have in the fucking jungle? Good God, the boys. I'm here trying to discuss the symbology of Guns N' Roses, and these motherfuckers have got to keep coming after me. I was so distracted by that nonsense that I almost forgot. Even he was shocked. That wasn't, I like to think that wasn't his original facial expression. It's just that when he saw me not immediately going to pick up that rock to drop on his head, he was so confused. Look who's up here! Well, I can get a hold of him. Oh, what piece of you do I want? When I see Farosh, when I see a dragon come floating through the air, son, I start licking my lips and wonder just what part of them I'm going to get a hold of. Let's see, we have a ferocious claw. So let's get a fang. Oh, there's also a shrine thing down there we can do. Hey, how you doing? You look real fucking pleasant to come across in the middle of the night on an icy mountain. Don't put that somewhere that it's going to be annoying for me to get, by the way. Look, I could see it flying. It's going to land in Ganon's front pocket in Hyrule Castle. Where's that fucking thing going? My entire life now is going to be chasing that thing down. If we got any closer to him, I would have put on my fish armor, which gives me full shock resist now. That's one of the things I did during the awkward Great Fairy sequence. Can you fucking believe how far away that piece landed? It's ridiculous. I'm only getting it now out of spite, because Farosh wins if I don't go after it. But I'm going to have to warp back up this mountain. There's a lot to go through just to try to upgrade your desert pants. It fell over the ledge. I didn't even know that was possible. We're going to have to go into the depths of Norfair. I don't think I need any electric key swings anymore. I think now that we've got that rubber armor fully upgraded. And the climbing set used some, if you remember. The climbing set uses all the key swings. Key swing rainbow. It's like when you get your Final Fantasy randomizer team and you do fighter, red mage, white mage, black mage, or as I call it, the fighter rainbow. You're like, how is it like that at all? I'm like, it's 3 different things. Did that thing like despawn? I've been flying down here for 25 minutes. No, there it is. There's no way this is possible. Even Miyamoto, when he's watching this, will think it's excessive. Although he'll still be delighted that it happened to me. I thought it was going to be stuck in the wall. Well, I guess we're down here now. Are we going to do canyon adventures? It'd feel like a waste to come down here and not kill something. Oh no, I'm just prancing through the canyon. Just a pink-clad elf boy with a battle axe. I knew that would get you out of the fucking ground, you piece of shit. It was all worth it just to kill him. It was all worth it. Alright, I've got to warp back up to here. I guess we'll just warp to this shrine. Alright, and look at that. We warp in and they're already readily available. But I do got to pluck this chest out of the ground for completion's sake. Topaz. Our magic find's going to be in the corner. What, did the damn bat despawn because I walked over there? I didn't even notice you. You could have lived the rest of your life without being killed by me, but you chose this. So, oh no, I'm so bad at doing that. I need frozen time. It's my one weakness. Aha, an elevated ledge. You fool. Look at this cool halberd. Now we're a cool halberd. Oh no, we're right smart chili. So when you're cool enough to wear the pink tunic, the price you pay is low body temperature. We got our official cold gear, weather gear on now, though. We could live inside of an igloo cooler full of frozen ribeye steaks very easily. Why is that ice case no longer detectable? Did it fly away like the ducks in Duck Hunt? Did you know that the second player controller on the original NES can in fact be used to pilot the ducks? I think from now on, when I'm giving you all game pro tips like that, I'm going to have to do it in a Jeff Goldblum manner. Oh, you crowd drop little flints when you're killed. Do bombs hurt you? If they don't, then Peppy Hare won't even acknowledge you as an enemy. When you're in Peppy Hare's Wise Bombs 101, and like, he's just droning on, and then you raise your hand and you're like, Professor Peppy. No, excuse me, Professor Hare. Because I forgot that's technically his last name, like a Sonic character. What about enemies that bombs don't work on? And he like just comes over there and starts hitting you with a ruler. It's like if you were in Catholic school and then like you raised your hand in the middle of class and you're like, but what if Jesus weren't real? And then they just start, I don't even know, they just cast holy. Or as Final Fantasy 1 would call it, fade. She's like, the sister teaching the class, she's like, thank heavens Fade rolled to be a level 1 spell in Cornerius. I'd have plenty of charges to use on your blasphemous ass. Oh, there are wolf boys in that direction. I can't detect one fucking ice geese anymore, really? What an unnecessary mess wanting to farm these things has become. Where are they in my... I have 6. It's either... If it's 3 per piece, we need 9. If it was 2 per piece, we're set. I don't know. Tell you what, just to put you all through less rigmarole, I'm going to fumble around down here and find my piece of paper. Son, Mike's the Classa. Me and him would nod at each other because we both know that having your shit printed out on a piece of paper. Okay, so to get it to level 2, we need 3 ice key swings per piece, and you need 8 to get it to level 3. So, Jesus, that's like 33 ice key swings. That wouldn't be a problem if they weren't the rarest fucking enemy in the game. Oh dear God, something is happening around me and it's bad. Oh, it's you! I thought there was like a threat nearby. Like, I wasn't looking at the screen and all those awful noises started happening and I was like, it was like the first time I encountered a blood moon. I was like, this is it. I just resigned myself to my fate. I need to cook some more Max Heart Up food. Oh Lord, I want to be to the top of this. Tell you what, I'm willing to take some cold damage if it'll just get me up this mountain faster. Let me slowly and awkwardly try to go through my inventory. Oh, this is the edge of the world? Really? You don't say. Who knew it would be so plain and unaccommodating? Well, I mean, you can, if you hit sort, you can sort everything by shirts, hats, and pants. The 3 categories of equipment. But even that, I mean, just drags everything apart. Alright, well apparently Miyamoto's ghost says we're not allowed to climb that mountain. So we'll just have to go in a different direction. Here I come! Wolves are notoriously weak to halberds. I take that back. Wolves have very high halberd resistance, apparently. Alright, let's strike off in a direction. I guess this direction. And wait for our damn radar to once again. Have you noticed that we can't see shit? We're either in Silent Hill or there's like snowy mist everywhere. Lizard boys. Gotta kill them lizard boys. Ooh. Once again, we had a weird angle. It's like the main drawback. no, you're not Ice Lizalfos. I wondered why you weren't being consumed in my all righteous hellfire. We're having fun with these lizard boys today. Y'all are real bad at fighting me, which is a shame because I'm so bad at fighting you. Your friend dropped this for me, so that's why I threw my original at you. And I just did that one for fun. Good times. You almost had me, buddy. You almost had me. Cool beans. All right. I mean, I could just not bother upgrading the Desert Vo set and just use something else like the damn pink tunic, but it feels bad. We just haven't come across a lot of ice keys in this playthrough because we haven't spent a lot of time in the snowy environments. I was going to do all of this, the Hebra saga. It was going to be after the desert. I just didn't bother hyping it up because I figured y'all couldn't handle any more artificial hype. But the fact that these bats, apparently 3 of them spawn time. Also, my brilliant big-brained Blood Moon play. Talk about not properly picking sentences that are easy to say. Earlier, that didn't even make 2 more of them damn ice keys appear. Yeah, this is definitely a filler episode. Once again, when you're putting together your TMVA Breath of the Wild episode guides, I didn't bother trying to creep up on them butterflies because it's very hard to sneak in this game on inclines. As soon as like Link slips a little bit, he immediately stands up, and then everything can hear you. The creaking of your knees when you go to stand up alerts all the wildlife and enemies in the area that you were sneaking. You also get scenarios like this. Miyamoto must love it. He's just sitting there clapping his hands together. He's filled with such delight. Not since that boy learned about the berries and cream starbursts and did a little dance has anyone ever been so delighted by something as Miyamoto is, as we awkwardly try to sneak up a hill to pick these butterflies and darners. Once again, I have to check in disbelief as to whether or not I'm still searching for ice keys. What do y'all do up here, other than be real chunky and fly around? That Lino we killed recently, yeah, I was about to say, we'll have respawned. We could try to outwit him with our Lionel mask, but I'm really not all about that right this second. Where does the Sheikah sensor say these, or the album say these damn things are likely to spawn? Heber Mountains, Gruta Highlands. I believe the area we're currently standing on is called the Gruta Highlands. Yet my sensors indicate no ice vents. Once again, to be Jeff Goldblum, I'm like, are there any ice keys on this ice key store? We can't say we're not at least gaining something. I'm going to make the most frosty elixirs. If I run into that Rito guy hanging out at the Oasis talking about how hot it is, I'm just going to start throwing these at him like water balloons. Alright, let's put our warp sigil back up here since we can just warp at the top of that tower, so it's redundant for it to be there. I could pull the old classic Tenfey move of just farming the ship like off screen. But honestly, this is the playthrough. It's just me wandering around like a jackass, spouting nonsense. It's the purest, most refined form of Tenfey. Apparently if you just run at darners with abandon, they tend to notice you. What a shame. I see that treasure chest. Okay, is this where we were earlier when we solved that little Korok puzzle? Yeah, it is in Solve Farosh, because there's... There you go. That's something we can do that'll make it seem like this wasn't a huge waste of time, is I can go activate that shrine real quick. Got it in midair. Well, thank you. All you really do with this is just shoot the damn thing with a lightning arrow. There's a quest for it, like way down there at one of the stables. Somebody's like, you ever seen that thing up there on the mountain that's like big lightning bolts in a circle? I wonder if there's anything hidden there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and Link just rolls his eyes and puts his climbing set on begrudgingly as he walks out of the stable. We did it. We solved the perplexing mystery. It probably won't be a here's your free shit shrine, because that's not enough to impress those damn monk mummies that built the damn things. But I guess we'll see. I was wrong. Pleasantly so, I might add. I'll have your finest good shit, my man. I mean, it's nothing to scoff at, I suppose. They are not Crash, after all.